Hello and welcome back to the channel. So here we are. We are at the inn of the Umar Hills. And, I gotta apologize real quick. I'm gonna avoid talking to most people here and just kind of get the game moving on a little bit quicker. Today's one of those days I don't have it in me to read Baldur's Gate Redneck. Like if you talk to Vincenzo to get some information about what's been going on in the Umar Hills, I don't have the patience to attempt to read his vernacular. Ugh. Anyway, so the basic gist of with the Umar Hills is people are disappearing, and people are saying that it's problems with the ogres, it's problems with wolves, and it's problems with the ancient witch Umar herself that's coming back for vengeance on the town. And we're going to be investigating all this. And again, I'm going to avoid a lot of unnecessary conversation just for the sake of my own personal sanity today. And one thing I do want to test while I'm thinking of, because I haven't been able to really play for about a week, but I have been playing on my breaks at work on my iPad, and
Yes.
I have a issue. Okay, let me see what I have here. Should be is it healing or was it? It is healing. Good. My healing sequencers failed constantly.
Faster than Chick-Tika
I kept meaning to check this on. Do a quick save. I kept meaning to check this on my computer to see if it's the same way. There we go.
Very well.
And
I'll help however I can.
failed as well. That feels incredibly bad. I don't understand why that failed. So let's... Huh. What were your sequencers again? Offensive and a contingency when you get hit to stone. To put stone skin on yourself. Where is your minor sequencer, girl? I thought it was in the special abilities. Why can't I? Hey, you know what? Let's rest.
Fine.
Avoid conversation with this guy as much as possible.
Never had rats. No sorry.
See about our services. Rent. Okay, there we go. Quick save.
Yes, it will be done.
Now I did use, what was it? Chant. Bless. I know I'm so certain I've used these sequencers before. Okay, that worked.
Yes.
That worked. Oh, saving it while she was casting
Fine.
screwed it up. Alright. I'm sorry for the testing. We are going to rest one more time because
Yes.
I'm bad and dumb.
I'll help however I can.
I'm really upset that those healing sequencers don't work. That does bother me, but what are you going to do? Okay.
It
Rest
will
one
be
more
done.
time so we get our spells back. Now we're done with that.
Very well.
Everyone's got stone skins. We got our sequencers set up, ones that work. Let's go talk to the mayor.
Indeed.
Everybody, let's move. Figure out your pathing, people.
If you insist.
Hello. I don't recognize you. You must be new to Imnisvale. Is there something I can help you with?
Actually, I spoke to a boy named Dylan in Athkatla. He said you were in need of assistance. You did? Then the boy did get to the city after all. I'm pleased to hear it. You've come to our aid then, yes? Did you think the boy died on the road? And why are you sending a child to Athkatla who got mugged, who sat in the center of town crying his eyes out, and you're worried he didn't even make it to the city? And you're the mayor who talks like this. No wonder you're the leader. No wonder your little town is in dire peril. Good Lord. Anyway, I'd like to know more about what's going on here first. Yes, of course. It's a gruesome business. I'm sure that little Dylan told you some of the story, but I should elaborate on it for your benefit.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
People murdered in their beds, their bodies disappearing, bodies found with skins inside out. Normally, we would turn to our local ranger protector to aid us in a time like this, but our ranger, Morella, has vanished. Several men went to her cabin southwest of the village. Southwest? And they found no sign of her. It's not like her to be absent for so long, and I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers from the outlying holds began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night, and we have no ranger to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, else they get caught in the wilderness by something that has been doing the killing. Of course, everyone has ideas on what's behind all this. It's the ogres, my husband. You know it is. My wife, Ina. Ina? And yes, many people think that the group of ogres that moved into the area just before the killings began likely is, too. They're in the hills. Too close to the village, I say. Yes, you can find them in the hills a bit north of here. Of course, others think it's a pack of very large wolves that's been ranging the hills for some years. And still, others claimed Umar herself, the great witch of the hills, has returned. Legend has it she was responsible for deaths much like these ones. Ah. It's just old legends. Umar has been gone for 500 years, my husband. Yeah, it's true. I suppose I should warn you. I've already hired a famous knight, Mazzy Fenton, and her troop, but they haven't been back. I don't know much about this Umar, but it sounds like some kind of evil magic. Perhaps this ogre is a powerful mage? It's a possibility we shouldn't ignore. If wolves were shadows in doing this, they'd have to be terribly evil. Dire wolves, perhaps. I don't think ogres would do this, but I'm not sure. This all sounds quite ominous. To be honest, I think you should check on the ogres and their fellows before chasing legends and such. Wise advice. So will you help us? Yeah, I'll help. Ah, most excellent. Please, my lord, go to Morella's cabin and find where she has gone. My men are too frightened to go that far from the village. Her cabin is west of the village in the valley. It should not be hard to find. There are other older cabins in the hills, abandoned for many years. Or go north from here to the river and find Madolf and his beasts. I have little doubt they're responsible for all this, but we want to make sure. I'm relieved you have decided to help us. You have the run of the village, my lord. If you need anything else, do not hesitate to come to me. So,
Simple enough.
I mean, they're profiling ogres, but the shoe does fit. And whether you want to pretend or not, profiles do exist. And they exist for a reason. Because they fucking exist. So we're going to go talk to the ogres. We're going to go there with a little open mind first. After we talk to Dar. Oh, greetings, stranger. Why the long face? My love is Colette, and her father is a wizard of no small power, and possessed of considerable bias against me. His name is Germain, and I understand he intends to use Colette as a bargaining tool for some wizardly endeavor of his own. Against her will, I imagine. Although I've had no chance to ask her opinion. I know she wants to go with me. I know it. But her father will have none of it. He intends to go to great lengths to keep us apart. Oh, woe is me. I should smack your beta male mouth for the phrase, woe is me. Man up, boy. Get in there. Go fight for your woman. Hey, right? Yeah, don't be such a wimp. Go and take her if he puts up a show of resistance. Kill him. Don't do that. He will beat your ass. Look, maybe I could speak to him for you. It would be of no use, I'm sure. And I do not wish to use violence in such an endeavor. I do appreciate its taste, and no doubt Germain would crush me with his magic. You're kind to offer your assistance, but there's no help in me, I think. Leave me to my sorrow, please. Boy, you're weak. See what I can do.
Something, stranger.
Huh? Who disturbs me? I'm Thalic. Who are you? Thalic, eh? Well, I don't recognize your name. So long as you're not sent by that fool Dar, I'll not object to your presence. I just walked into your home unannounced, armed to the teeth with 5 people. And you don't object? Sounds fine. And I, since you ask, am none other than Germain, licensed Cald Wizard for this region. So you needn't run off and attempt to report me, boy. You're a Cald Wizard? Then why don't you do something about the killings around here? I don't do anything about it because I don't want to do anything about it. I have more important things to do, and until the Cald Wizards tell me otherwise, I'll not involve myself. You're a piece of shit. What can you tell me about the killings, then? It's likely wolves or ogres or some mundane nonsense. I have no interest in the matter. Why don't you ask some of the yokels if you're so concerned? What's the thing you're making? Ah, glad you asked. This, my friend, is none other than a golem of stone. A fine piece of magical craftsmanship, if I do say so myself. Few other mages have made the attempt, you see. This type of golem is quite powerful and dangerous. But I am more than skilled enough to control it. Once it's complete, I'll have an excellent servant and something to keep an eye on my daughter for that foolhardy Bayou of hers while I'm away. Trouble is, I'm missing one of the crucial ingredients, the blood of a mimic. I'd pay handsomely for some, in fact. You look like the adventurous type. Can you find me some? What kind of reward are you offering? You seem to recall I've got a magical sword around here that I won in a bet from that fool Tolgaris, the guy from the government district. I have no use for it, but it's valuable. Find me some mimic's blood, and it's yours. I need to know where to find. I need to know what a mimic is and where you'd find one. Mimic is a vicious little creature. It's a shape changer that likes to attract and kill adventurers by looking like a treasure chest or similar objects. They generally exist in dungeons, ruins, and similar places. Although where you'd find one around here, I haven't a clue. That's why I'm looking for some. Alright, I'll make the attempt. Fine. I wish I could point you in the right direction, but if you find some, you know where to find me. Off you go then, boy.
Fine.
Watch that boy shit, redneck.
It's just like I thought it would be.
Hello there.
Helping
I'm a
others
grown-ass man,
and doing
son.
good things.
I don't know why Father won't let me go. I'll never be a sorceress like he wants me to.
It will be done.
Not with an attitude like that, you
Very
won't,
well.
sweetheart. Not with an attitude like that. Kachi? Is that your name?
You're a stranger.
You're a stranger. And you're short. Who might you be? My name is Kachi. I came here with me ma and pa to flee the bad people who are killing everybody. When I grow up, though, I'm going to be a mighty warrior and leave this place for good. What do you know about these bad people? Ma and pa says I'm just telling stories. But I'm not. It's true. I really saw it. I was bringing the cows home a couple of weeks ago, but I was bringing them through the path in the woods because it's faster. Even though Ma doesn't like it when I go through there. But I passes by the ranger's cabin. Morella's always been real nice to me. She gives me candies and says that she makes it out of tree sap, and she took me fishing once too. When I passed by it, though, I saw a big black shadow coming out of her cabin. It was leaving a big trail of red stuff, which looked like blood. It was so big and scary, it looked like a wolf monster. I was so scared for Morella, so I went and told my mom and pa. But they didn't believe me, and they told me to stop telling stories. But it's true, sir, honest. If you went to the cabin, I bet you'd find something. It's just to the west of the village, out in the valley. Nobody wants to go out there because they're all scared. But I know I saw something, sir. So, crystal clear that the game is pointing us to the cabin, obviously. Let's talk to Dale the herder.
Indeed.
Top of the day to you.
Who are you? Well, name's Dale. I do some herding out in the fields with the cows and such, with me wife here and me kids. Came into the village, just ain't safe out there anymore. I knows 2 other herders who'd vanished, and the farmers ain't safe neither. Farmer Jacob and his wife were both slaughtered, and then their bodies disappeared. Terrible things all. Terrible. What can you tell me about the killings? He thinks it's the ogre. Wife thinks it's the wolves. Wolves go after cows. Blah, blah, blah. You aren't who I wanted to talk to. Talk to Grooves.
Good business to you.
Who are you? Yeah, it tells us about Umar. Where's the
and who
chicken?
might you be?
Wolves, okay. So 1 for the ogre, 1 for the wolves, 1 for Umar.
If you insist.
I'm looking for the chicken quest.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Huh. Fine thing. Us fleeing to the village from our farms for all the good it'll do us. Don't know how you fools wander around in all your metal get-up in this heat. I'm a grown-ass man, son. You know what? He's a farmer. He's a grown-ass man, too. I'd be careful with... No. Just the price of being an adventurer, my good man. Adventurers, are you? Well, I got it. I'll give you an adventure if you won't soon forget for a few golders, mind you. All right, well, here's 10 gold. What do you got? Metalhead? 10 golders? Nay, Metalhead, this one's worth at least 30. You'd think I was buying iron. Will 20 pieces satisfy your penny lust, old man? Sure. You see these folks in town with all the chickens? 'Tis the farmer Hendrik and his wife. Fled here from their lands just like I have. His daughter was from a was a tomfool tin-head adventuring type just like you, died young in this just past season. Still with me? Good. Then I won't have to repeat myself. Not long after she died, a bunch of other tinheads came looking for her and said she had something of theirs. And old Hendrik took him outside and pointed to her grave marker and told her get the hell off his land because they had... Oh, just Jesus Christ. There's a chicken with a fucking diamond or
Simple enough.
a gem in it. We're going to go get it. God, I hate reading Baldur's Gate Redneck.
I've no time for to talk to you now.
How much you asking for the chickens? I'll buy it off you. I'm only interested, and he's like, they're not for sale. I'm only interested in ticketing. Swallowed something valuable. Here's 100 gold pieces because we're good. And we get the Beljurl. This is an item that we're going to need for crafting, I believe. So that's going to go in there. Next, we're going to go talk to the ogres. And once again, I apologize for my lack of patience for the terrible vernacular and not wanting to read it in this game today. Just in one of those moods. Ho! You's not of human village. Why you come? What you's wanting? Who are you and what are you doing here? Me, Madolf, lead fellows from great army of Scythilis in the south. No one to kill races no more, lead fellows in desertion. We wants to be left alone. What about what I've heard about your fellows being responsible for killing people in Emnesvale? We don't kill humans of village. We don't want trouble with yous. Well, how do I know you're telling the truth? Always Mundolphin fellows be chased and hated because me and Ogre. We just want to be left alone. We come here 1 moon ago and tries to settle for a while, yes? Soon after we come, fellows begin to vanish. 1, 2 they go. Some turn up killed, skin missing. Some bodies vanish too. Mundolphin don't know who is killing us. But don't worry, numbers get smaller. We like it here, but something bad is here too. Killing us fellows, very bad. So something is killing your fellows too. Your people too. What do you think it is? Molduff no knows. Maybe wolves, maybe bad magics. Nobody see what kills fellows. Comes at night though. Maybe it's the shadows. So your band is no better off than the village. I'll be going then. Wait, you not attack us. We need you to bring word to human village. Humans run when Madolf goes, so we needs yous to do something for me. Yous bring word, yes? What kind of word do you need brought to them? Madolf no want death. Madolf no want fight. Just want peace. You tell villagers, maybe, that Madolf and his fellows protect the village. Protect from orcs and mountains, yes? Humans lets us stay then, and no call nights. Maybe let us come in once in a moon and trade for food and goods. Madolf make deal with village. If you tell them, we no want trouble. Okay. I'll go tell him. Madolf happy. Maybe fellows can live alone, eat good, be happy here. You do good thing. Maybe humans agree. Madolf keep deal. You tell them. So we'll go down real quick and tell the mayor.
Fine. It will be done.
Yes, my lord. Is there something you need? Yeah, I've spoken to the ogre, Madolf, and I don't believe he nor his followers are responsible for Endisvale's problem. What? But I was sure that those monsters were the killers. What makes you so certain that they're not? Madolf had his own people go missing, much the same as yours. He's worried as you are. Oh, that's not good news at all. If ogres can be worried, what should we be? Well, he actually sent me down with a proposition. He and his people will provide protection for the village in exchange for peaceful relations and a bit of trade. He has? I must say, that might not be such a bad idea. This ogre can be trusted, that is. Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention, my lord. I'll have to go and talk to them, I suppose. We could both benefit from this. Since the ogres are no longer a possibility, I suggest you go to Morella's cabin. There must be some evidence of what happened to her.
Very well. Indeed.
Alright. So now we are going to make our way to the cabin. And at some point soon, I need to look to see if there are any updates to these mods. There are several bugs that I have found that I'd like to get rid of by the time I can start casting shape change. Because if I can't shape change into a mind flare, which I cannot do currently on my PC, and I'm assuming it's because of the mods, I'm going to be very upset. And also, another bug is whenever I try to open up my priest tab on a cleric, after leveling up in at least the black pits. You know what? Let me see if this works. No, it's doing it fine there, but anyway, it crashes. It all crashes the game. So I'm gonna have to figure all that out. And discovering that my healing spell sequencer won't work. Did a little research, or I want to do a little research on that to see if that's not a bug as well. That's a body. It looks as if a violent struggle has taken place here. Someone was killed and dragged out of the cabin. There are a few footprints and blood. They appear to be dog or wolf prints. Clearly some type of werewolf. But let's
I will do what I can.
check for traps, hidden passages. I was really expecting a hidden passage there.
Fine.
I'm probably thinking of another spot. Oh, Wallag. This is a note from Mazzy. Wallag, we traveled this day to search out the wolf lair. My own scouting in the region has confirmed Morella's suspicions that there is a large pack of wolves acting in the area. On the map I included, I have indicated where I believe the wolf den can be located. Follow us if you can, but be cautious. We can ill afford another mystery disappearance. Until we meet again. Mazzy. On the same sheet is drawn a crude but effective map which indicates the path to a forest several hours north of the Imsvale region. Okay, so that's going to take us where we need to go. Looks like we have no traps. Hello. For a second I thought those were arrows of dispelling. Morella's journal. Give you guys 3 seconds on each paragraph or each section if you want to read. To pause and read, that is. Okay.
It will be done. Very well.
We're gonna
Indeed.
stick with solving the stuff out here before we go do anything with Valagar. Oh, that's right, shadows.
If you insist.
Did I...
What is it now?
Crap. Shadows level drain. Actually, I think these shadows score drain, which is not too big of a deal.
Simple enough.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At your command, of course.
But let's
What can I do?
be a little... Let's be a little methodical about this, because I'd rather not get score drained if I could avoid it.
How can I help?
What is your will?
Use up some of these wands. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Don't shoot her.
In any circus.
What's the matter with you? Are you... You bums aren't even attacking. Get on it. What's the matter with you? Gentlemen, go help these bums out. I'm just trying to use up some of these wands. Kind of unnecessary, but I mean, if I don't, they're just gonna sit there and take up space. Plus, I have another wand with 100 charges on it, so blowing up 2 of them is not going to be a big deal. So I have 2 wands of fireball. Okay.
For the Doom God, I strike a blow!
Seems good to me.
Fine.
Where is... Here we go.
It will be done.
So here we have a chest, and we have some bodies lying around. Now, we were warned about mimics, what they do. Obviously, no one's an idiot. Well, let's be honest. Someone watching is probably an idiot and doesn't realize that's the mimic.
Very well.
If that person was you, sorry. Didn't mean to call you out. But it's a mimic. And it doesn't have any resistances, anything special. But it can stun.
Aye, my raven.
And you know, I'm curious if spell turning will work against that. Let's find out. Let's give him blur as well. Because blur will help increase his saving throws by 1? Yeah, by 1. Okay. Forgot he had contingencies too.
Aye, a fair gambit.
Oh my god! Get him, release. Nalia's stone skin was triggered. Cast mimic glue. Oh, he shot it. That's a huge range. Nalia's held. But she wasn't hit. That's a state of helplessness. At least I would have assumed. Well, we'll have to redo it. Alright, everyone beat on this thing. Everyone saved except for Nalia.
A solid blow.
Alright,
Very well.
got our Mimic's blood. Now we'll
Indeed.
wait for Nalia to stop being Nalia. Man, I'm in a mood today, aren't I? I really am. Low tolerance for the way people speak in the game.
If you insist.
Being a little too critical on Nalia failing a save. Actually, wait. What? Okay, it was your contingency. Go ahead. Target myself. See, like right here, helpless. Charm, dominated, confused, stunned, sleep, etc. Right? Like hit. When any creature hits the spellcaster for damage. That was a glue. That was hold. That was not damage, but it still triggered her stone skin. Let me think about what we have coming up. No. We'll just go stone skin again. One hit.
What's simple enough?
We're not going to overthink. So let's head back here. Because we have Valagar's cabin, which is up here, which is where he's hiding, but I want to go back to the docks district, I believe. Talk to his servant, all that nonsense, just to get, more of the quest content. And then we'll do Valagar's stuff later. Do a quick save.
Fine.
Ah, it's you again. I don't suppose you found any of that Mimic's blood? I do indeed, sir. Eh? Let me have a look what you have there. Yes, I see. Well done, boy, well done. I don't know how you found it, but here it is. I took the liberty of digging that old sword out earlier, just in case. Rather prophetic of me, don't you think? Man, careful don't leave welts on your back patting yourself, you son of a bitch. Anyway, we're going to let him perform his task and wake up his golem, which, as you can imagine, might not turn out too well. Eh, what's going on here? No, step back! Alright. So... Alright, Stone Golem is level 14. It is completely poison resistant, completely magic resistant. Backstab immunity, immune to slow, lower resistance, pierce magic. Basically anything to lower magic resistance. Can't be slowed. No symbol, like the symbol, like stun, stuff like that. Can't be webbed, paralyzed and petrified, slowed. Can't be scared. Okay, got it. But the thing that I really wanted to make sure was that it had no physical resistances. Get on him. Ah, Father, you're alive. Thank the gods. Yes, I am alive, my daughter. Thanks to our kind stranger here. Colette? Colette, what happened? Oh, Dar, it was terrible. One of my own creations turned on me, boy. It seems I'm not so wise and powerful as I had first thought. Perhaps I've been foolish in some of my other decisions as well. Dar, boy, you promised to take care of my daughter and protect her. If you still want her, I'll not stand in the way. Oh, Father, you serious? Thank you. Indeed. Thank you, Germaine. I shall take excellent care of Colette. You can be sure. Come, my love. Let's not waste this chance.
It will be done.
Did you give me my sword, boy? My thanks to you, boy, for saving the foolish wizard's life. Daughter is gone now. I think I'll leave myself for a while and I think I will leave myself for a while and consider what I've done. You did give me my sword. Oh, is this the mirror image sword? Here, Elise, can you really not identify that? You bum. Oh, you're bad and you should feel bad. Fine. Making me use a scroll. Do I even have a scroll? I know I had a scroll. Come on. Well, fine. In here? Nope. One accidentally get put in there? Nope. Alright, alright. Level 7 spell. Take that. I will take that. You know I want limited wish. You know that. But you know that I also want... There we go. Potion of Insight. Dahlia. But... Ah, prepare spell sequencer. Do that.
Incursus, Fulcrum, Imperium.
Now. Ooh. Ah. Oh. I only have one. Oh. Fine. Fine. We'll do a janky one for now. Just because we already cast it. I really thought I had 3 of those for some reason. Okay. We will go ahead and end it here. Feels like a pretty good place to end. And we'll pick it up in the next one. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. And as always, if you have any comments, suggestions, anything, hit me up in the comment section. Love to hear from you guys. I hope you all join me for the next one.